Hi there, I'm Cassie Zhang, here to make doing business in China easier for you. Thinking of starting a business in China? Let's talk about numbers. Why? Because understanding the real costs of doing business in China is crucial to avoid surprises and special for planning effectively. In today's video, we will break down the essential expenses you need to consider when setting up a business in China, from registration fees to employee salaries. Knowing a reference of these costs upfront can help you make informed decisions and set realistic budgets. Starting a business in China involves various expenses that can add up quickly. Without proper planning, you might face unexpected costs that strain your finances. But understanding these expenses, you can allocate your resources wisely and ensure your business operates smoothly. Let's talk about it. Company registration fees. Registering a company in China typically costs between 10,000 and 50,000 RMB, depending on the region and business structure. It's essential to budget for these fees to ensure a smooth registration process. Office rental cost. I will share a link in the description to one of our blog articles that breaks down these costs in the relevant cities of China. Roughly speaking, prices can range from around 50 RMB per square meter in South China to up to 200 RMB in Shanghai, the most expensive business hub in the country. Legal and consulting fees. Legal and consulting services can range from 5,000 to 20,000 RMB. If your business requires special licenses, such as for food or pharmaceuticals, these costs may be higher. Investing in professional advice ensures compliance with local regulations and can save you from costly mistakes. Employees' salaries and benefits. When it comes to pay your team in China, salaries can really vary. From entry-level positions, you are usually looking at around 6,000 to 10,000 RMB per month. But if you are hiring managers or specialists, that can go up to 20,000 RMB or more. And don't forget, on top of the salary, you also need to cover social insurance and housing fund contributions, which can add another 20 to 40% to the total cost. So it's super important to plan your budget right if you want to hire and keep good people. Other operational costs. And don't forget about the other ongoing costs running a business in China. First, you will need the right business license. They are required to stay compliant with local laws. Then there's tax. The standard corporate income tax rate is 25%. But if you are a small or medium-sized company, you might qualify for lower rates. Also, insurance. The cost really depends on your industry and what kind of risks are involved. These are all must-haves to keep your business legal and protected in the long run. Now that you have a clear picture of the key costs involved in setting up and running a business in China, you're already one step ahead. Understanding these expenses isn't just about avoiding surprises. It's about being prepared. When you know what to expect, you can plan smarter, stay compliant, and build a solid foundation for long-term success. Remember, doing business in China can be incredibly rewarding when you're setting up things the right way from the start. So take the time to understand the numbers, make informed decisions, and surround yourself with the right support. If you need help navigating any part of this journey, I'm here to help. Drop your questions in the comments, hit that like button if this video was helpful, and subscribe for more practical tips on doing business in China. Let's build your success the smart way. See you in the next video.